Okay, uh, we are doing it. Welcome to the live stream, everyone. TradingView has ceased operations of their streaming platform. We were there for its beginning, almost 3 years ago. It's crazy. We are here for the end. We're still streaming. So, yep, I was one of the first people they invited to the beta program for that. And apparently I was one of the last people using it. So, still trading Bitcoin, guys. I hope you've all been well. It has been a good month, I would say. Getting my taxes done. Getting those all submitted on time was work, as I'm sure you know with your taxes. Anyway, let's talk about Bitcoin. We have seen a notable decrease in the price. Back from our high over here, we have dropped 17%. Now, the big question is, are we still above the daily longest over extended period? Maybe. You have to look at the 12-hour chart to get a better resolution, right? Because this here, on the 12-hour chart, just measuring this move as the 220 period. So we will pull that up. Lovely, 220. And yes, this is an active bearish mean reversion. So Bitcoin is currently not trending. You can see the area where it broke as soon as this closed inside. And we've been on a downtrend since. So you should be expecting downward price movement. So what we can do is we can go to a lower time frame and redefine our longest overexpanded period with a bearish expansion. Guess what? Active bearish expansion. So we should expect this to continue trending downwards until on our 12-hour chart we reach that mean around 55,000. I would say that's reasonable. Been taking profit over the last week. Currently there's not gas in the tank for immediate re-expansion to the upside. So just be aware that things might take a bit longer to get back in gear, if at all. So if we zoom out and think about this price movement for a second, this is not a bad place to exit for taking profit, right? We entered our trade here back in October. Check the live stream. And we are exiting here for a 75% return. Our highest was, that was my alarm to start the stream. About 110 total. So 30% drawdown. But, you know, when you're doing daily analysis on a highly volatile asset like Bitcoin, you can't be too upset about that. This has been good. Now, if on our 12-hour we took, as soon as we broke our LOXP around here, around 67, you know what? Yeah, I kind of lost out on an extra 10% waiting to stream. But yeah, taking profit there it's a good move. It's the safe move. Right, I do expect several weeks of downward soft consolidation. Should end up with something like this. Just do be aware that we can also just do this So be careful. This is our defined trading range. We're still in the upper half of it. So you don't have a good opportunity for longs on Bitcoin at this time. Any kind of significant re-expansion to the upside will likely be faced with following collapse. So let's take a look at your questions. Riven. R-I-V-N. R-I-V-N. You talking about the stock zealot? Well, if you are, I'm not particularly fond of this chart. So that's that. You know, there's decreasing volatility over a longer period of time with price slowly drags down. Not great. Let's take a look at Link. Goodness gracious, that has been quite the drop. Are we reclassified as bearish expansion? I think we are. But do we have a bullish mean reversion? Nope. Bullish mean reversion pivot is here. You should expect continued downward trend until this breaks inside. You know, you can set an alert for the 1.25 standard deviation of the 200 period. I'd say that would be good. Yeah, we've seen almost complete consolidation after our most recent move. I did have a play on this. I stopped out. It should be pretty obvious. Yeah, as soon as we started getting back into this lateral noise with this new bearish expansion here, I just didn't think it was worth holding. Now, you could say, taking a peek back from volatility theory, are we near a swing low? Maybe. It's just not the way I like to trade, as you don't really have a definable metric to define what that swing low might be. Because we're down over 50% from our local high this year. Not inspiring a lot of confidence. So let us check out DXY. Don't like this. Yeah, you've got some gentle upward movement, but this requires more macroeconomic knowledge than I have. So the only info I would be able to give you is off of chart pattern, and the chart pattern is completely neutral with complete compression on our 3D wave PM. So essentially this can expand either way with little resistance. Sure, you've got a daily upward climb here, but I wouldn't. Oh yeah, you've got a bullish expansion and you've got no resistance on the daily. So sure, but please do your own due diligence, checking if it's smart. All right, let's take a look at FET BTC. Active bearish mean reversion. Well, unless we look at the daily, that 116 period. Yeah, we're right on the pivot. So let's manually define that as 280. No bark! Get out! $280. Check it out. Yeah, so active bearish mean inversion. You can see the uptick in volatility as soon as that pivot's crossed. So same scenario as Bitcoin. You got our mean down here. Price will probably just go down to meet it. That's all. Yeah, so very quiet on the front of Bitcoin this week. I encourage you to get your final questions in. I'll be very happy to answer any of them. I've been pretty busy. That's going well, though. I've been trying to design some new dice. It has not gone the best. That's pretty good, though. Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble making the models manifold, so that's been some work. All right, that's going to be it. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I'll talk to you